Welcome to yoga. I'm Krista. Let's get started. So sit up tall, close your eyes. Take a moment to just bring your full awareness to this present moment. So what I mean by that is just to notice everything that you can about this moment, right here, right now. With your eyes closed, notice how the air feels on your skin. You don't need to describe the temperature to yourself, just notice how it feels. Notice the feeling of the mat underneath you. Notice the sounds around you. You don't need to identify them, just notice them. Notice how this moment feels. This is mindfulness, presence, being aware, being fully here. Type of meditation, mindfulness meditation, just being fully present in this moment. This is the only place you can actually live, and the only place you can actually be is in the present. It's said that if we live in the past, that can lead us toward depression. If we're living in the future, that can lead us toward anxiety. Staying here in the present is where you find that inner peace and happiness. Bring your attention now to your breath. Notice how your breath feels. Notice the sensations of each inhale and exhale. Feel the breath as it comes in. Feel the breath as it goes out. Bring your attention just to the tip of the nostrils, right where the breath enters and exits, and feel that. Notice how it feels when the breath comes in. Notice how it feels when the breath comes out. You may even notice a difference in temperature. Maybe the breath feels a little cooler as it comes in, a little warmer as it goes out. Continue just to follow the breath. This is another type of meditation, mindful breathing, so with awareness on the breath. It's okay if your mind wanders, just try to guide it back to the breath. Breath is a great anchor to use for the mind. You always have your breath. It's always there for you. Easy way to anchor the mind. If you're feeling a little scattered, you need to quiet the mind, if your mind is feeling a little busy, you can just sit and close your eyes and focus on your breath. Use it as an anchor. When we work with meditative practices, it's not about emptying your mind. That's not possible. We can learn to anchor the mind, to still that internal chatter, to notice when the thoughts arise and just let them go and come back to an anchor. You can let that go. And open your eyes. Take an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Imagine that you're scooping up all that positive energy. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Arms up overhead on your inhale. On your exhale, reach back and hold your elbows if you can. Inhale, turn to face the right knee. Exhale, come forward. If you can't reach your elbows or if this doesn't feel okay, hands can come in front of you instead. Keep breathing as you're holding here. Notice the stretch in the hips. Coming up through center, inhale, turn to the left. Exhale, come forward. Whichever leg you have in front, you'll likely feel a deeper stretch in that hip when you go the opposite direction. Coming up to center, inhale, take your arms up overhead. On your exhale, come forward. Walk your hands back, switch your legs. If you need to straighten them for a moment, that's fine. And cross leg is not essential, I should mention that as well. If cross leg is not okay for you, you can kneel, you can extend your legs, you can sit on a prop, a thin yoga block, or a blanket, and that can help as well. So sitting up tall, close your eyes for a moment, reconnect to your breath. Open your eyes, inhale, take your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your fingertips to your shoulders, and as you inhale, bring your elbows in and up. Exhale, back and down. Nice big circles. Inhale, try to touch your elbows. Exhale, so slow circles, one circle with each breath. Inhale, try to touch the elbows, take them up and back. Exhale, one more in this direction. Complete the full circle, and then we'll go the other way. Inhale, elbows go back and up. Exhale, try to touch them at center and bring them down. Inhale. Exhale. I see Sphinx has joined me now this morning. One more in this direction. Take your elbows out to the sides. Inhale, press them open. Exhale, bring them into touch. Inhale, press back. Exhale. Inhale, press. Exhale. Two more like that. Keep your elbows together, bring your hands together. Inhale, hands go to the right. Exhale to the left. Keep your elbows together, just the hands. Inhale. Exhale for the wrists. One more each side. Release. Interlace your hands and then slide your little fingers apart. So the thumbs are touching, the other fingers are interlaced, the pinkies are apart. Keep your elbows up high. As you inhale, turn so your palms face you, and then exhale away from you. So just from the wrist, inhale, exhale. So keep your arms still, keep the elbows high. Inhale, just turning your hands from the wrist, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Release. Shake it out. Hands to the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Let your shoulders drop. One more time. Inhale. Squeeze the shoulders. Exhale. Let them drop. Tilt your head over to the right. Place your right hand on the side of your head. Turn and look towards your right shoulder or arm. Turn back to the side, straighten out, go the other way, tilting left. Fingertips gently on the side of your head. Turn and look towards your left arm. So your hand is just here for a guide. We're not pressing the head down. Turn your head back to the side and straighten out. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, visualize scooping up all that positive energy. Exhale, bringing it in. On this exhale, the arms go back. Inhale. Exhale, reach back, hold your elbows, and then switch so the other arm is in front. Remember to modify as needed. Inhale, turn to the right. Exhale, come forward. Feel the stretch in the hips. If your left leg is in front right now, you might feel this a little more in the left hip when you go to the right. Inhale, come to center, turn left. Exhale, come forward. Coming to center. Inhale, take your arms up overhead. Exhale, come forward. Walk your hands back. Extend your legs for a moment. Shake them out. Come back into your cross leg with the dominant leg in front. So just sit in whichever way feels most comfortable. And interlace your hands at your heart. Inhale, press your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Let your head follow the movement. Inhale, press up. Exhale. Inhale, press. Exhale. Press your hands up on an inhale. Exhale, take your hands behind your head. Inhale, press your elbows back. Exhale, elbows come in, rounding forward. Inhale, come up, press the elbows. Exhale. Inhale, come up, press. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming up, press the elbows back. Exhale, over to the right. You don't need to go very far. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale, left shoulder toward the right knee. Make sure you don't pull on your neck here. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to center, press your hands up. Exhale, reach back, take your fingertips to the floor behind you. Roll the shoulders back, press into your fingertips and lift your heart. So you're not leaning on your hands, you're pressing down and lifting up. Feel the opening in the chest and the shoulders here. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lean forward with a straight spine. Fingertips are still back behind you. Take an inhale, lengthen a little bit more. As you exhale, take your arms out in front and come a little deeper. Walk your hands back and switch your legs. Interlace your hands at your heart. Inhale, press up. Exhale, hands come behind the head. Inhale, open. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, press the hands. Inhale, open to the side, shoulder height. Exhale, hands to the heart. Press up, inhale. Behind the head, exhale. Lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up, open. Exhale, press the hands up. Inhale, open to shoulder height. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, press. Exhale, behind the head. Inhale, open, lift the heart. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, press up and back a little if you can on this one. Inhale, open to shoulder height, press through the heels of the hands. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do this one more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, press up and back. Inhale, open to shoulder height. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, press up. Hands behind the head, exhale. Take an inhale. Over to the right, exhale. Inhale, center to the left. Inhale, cross it over, exhale, shoulder toward the knee, not elbow. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, coming up, press your hands up. Exhale, arms go back behind you. Tent your fingers, roll the shoulders back, press into your fingertips and lift up. So it's a little bit of a back bend, a chest opener, shoulder opener. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean forward, keep your fingertips back behind you. Notice the length in your spine here. Take an inhale, lengthen a little more. Exhale, slowly come forward. Coming back up. Extend your legs out in front, give your legs a shake. So we'll be working with inclined plank and a rounded forward fold flow. incline plank is lifting up. If you'd rather not go there, that's okay. If you have wrist or shoulder issues, stay in Dandasana. So Dandasana would be here with your hands just next to you, with the wrists under the shoulders, but sitting up tall. So legs are straight, keep the length in your spine, the natural curves of the spine. Takes a lot of core strength just to sit here upright in Dandasana. So that's your option. If you'd rather not lift into incline plank, just ignore those cues and just stay in Dandasana, and then you can work with the rounded fold when we go into the rounded fold. So if you're joining me for incline plank, take your hands back behind you. On your next inhale, press down into your hands, lift up, point your toes toward the floor. Exhale, come back down, point your toes up. Keep your hands where they are. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll over your fingertips so the backs of the hands are on the floor and round forwards. Inhale, roll over your fingertips, come up, plant your hands. Exhale, lift. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, roll over your fingertips, come forwards. Inhale, coming up, plant your hands. Exhale, lift. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, roll over your fingertips, round forward, stay there. Now extend your arms out in front. Take an inhale, pull your hands back, lengthen your spine, lift your heart. Exhale, come forward more actively now. So now the chest is lifted, the back is nice and long. Now we're getting into the hamstrings. With a rounded fold, it was more about stretching the back. Now we're stretching the backs of the legs. Walk your hands back, bend your knees, wrap around, hold a wrist, just pull yourself forward to relax your back. Extend your left leg, bring your right ankle up above the left knee. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward, reach your chest over your right leg. So keep the length in your spine here as well, so your back is nice and long, neck is nice and long. Notice your feet, make sure your feet are both active. Take an inhale. On your exhale, soften now. So just allow your neck to relax if that feels okay for your neck. On your next inhale, coming up, lifting with your chest and your chin, coming back up. Take your hands back behind you, slide your left foot in, spin your hands backward, press down into your hands and bring your chest toward your shin. If this doesn't feel okay, feel free to keep the left leg straight if that feels better for you. We'll come from here into boat pose. So just lean back, turn your hands so they're pointing forward. Lean back, lift your feet, or lift your left foot. Take your hands behind your knees, lift yourself up. So you're lifting your chest, shoulders are back, heart is lifted. Stay there if you're happy there, or you can release your hands. Just make sure you don't start to collapse. Keep the chest lifted. Bring your left knee in, extend your right leg, cross your left ankle over, take an inhale. Exhale, coming forward with a long spine for the first one. So think of reaching your chest forward over the left leg. Take an inhale. On your exhale, soften. So round. If that feels okay for your neck, the head can drop. If that bothers your neck, just keep your head up. On your next inhale, lifting the chin, lift the chest, coming back up. Slide your right foot in. Spin your hands back. Press into your hands and bring your chest towards your shin. So you're controlling the stretch here with your right foot. If that's too deep, slide your foot further away. You can bring it closer, take it closer. If you'd rather straighten the right leg entirely, that's fine also. Transitioning into boat pose once again. So take your time. Lift your right foot, take your hands back behind your knees, lift your chest. Holding there, or you can release your hands. Bring your knees in, take your feet down, soles of the feet together, take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward. Keep a long spine here. up, legs out in front, shake them out. Come to hands and knees. Circling cat-cow. So in table pose, spreading your fingers, make sure your wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. As you inhale, drop the belly and go to the right. Exhale, round your back and slide to the left. Inhale. Exhale, not too fast. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Complete this full rotation. Come back to a neutral spine, and then we'll go the other way. Inhale, drop the belly, go left. Exhale, round and slide right. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. Completing the full rotation. And come back to center, come back to a neutral spine. Drop down to your elbows. Extend your right leg out behind you. Tuck your toes. And just press back through the heel. So you get a nice stretch into the back of the right leg. Right knee down, other side, left leg extends back, tuck the toes, press back through the heel. Bring your left knee down, tuck both toes under, take your arms forward, and press back a little bit. So you're pressing your chest back towards your thighs. Toes are tucked. Make sure you don't sag your back though. It's not a back bend. Keep the length in your spine. Feel this in your shoulders. You might get a little bit into your feet here. Now walk your hands back. Keep the toes tucked under. Come back and sit on your heels. If that doesn't feel okay, if you have foot issues and this is too much, just untuck the toes if you need to. If you're okay there for a moment, interlace your hands, press your hands up. If you need to lean forward to take some pressure off your feet, that's fine. Take an inhale. On your exhale, slowly release your arms, come forward, untuck your toes so your feet are flat, and come back and sit. So if this is enough, you can stay here. If this is too much, you can change the position. If you can go a little bit further, lift your knees. This is a stretch for the front of the ankle. If it doesn't feel okay, don't do it. Not everybody will enjoy this. For some people, just kneeling is enough of a stretch for the front of the ankle. Take your knees back down and come on to your belly. So legs hip distance apart. Take your arms straight out to the sides. Just the upper body to start with. So on your inhale, lift the upper body. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more like that. Take a breath. We'll come up and hold with the option to lift the legs. So your legs are hip distance apart. On your next inhale, lift legs and arms. If you can, keep breathing. One more breath. Exhale, relax. Take your hands under your forehead for a moment. We'll go back into that one more time. If you have back issues, just keep your legs hip distance. If you'd like a little more, legs can go wider. You can take them as wide as your mat here if you like. It can be a little bit stronger though. If you find that's too much, just bring your legs back in. Arms go open. On your next inhale, lift. Upper and lower body if you can. Hold, keep breathing. Exhale, relax. Bring your legs back into hip distance if you took them wider. Bend your knees, windshield wiper. Legs to the mat, hands to the mat. Push yourself up to your knees. Come back into child's pose. Extend your arms forward, anchor your hands down. Come forward on an inhale, tuck your toes under, down dog on your exhale. That's a movement if that feels good. You can pedal or twist, whatever you'd like to do. Down dog doesn't feel okay. Child's pose is fine. Knees can be bent in down dog. Have a nice long spine and make sure you're pressing your whole hand down. If your knuckles are lifting, press the knuckles down. And make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Hands to your heart. Exhale, pause and breathe for a moment. Tadasana. Strong legs. Tadasana is a foundational pose, really important. So feet hip distance apart, hands just together at your heart. Relax your shoulders. Notice how you're standing. Keep your legs strong. Press down into your feet equally. Equal pressure in both feet. Pressing into all four corners of both feet. Big toe mound, little toe mound, both sides of the heel. Take your arms down by your sides. Take an inhale. On your exhale, just slowly start to come forward, rounding forward one vertebra at a time. If your fingertips touch the floor, hold on to your elbows. Release your elbows, tuck your chin, and slowly come up. Take your time. Once you're back up, roll your shoulders back, palms turn forward, lift the heart. A little bit of a back bend, and release. So we'll do that 2 more times. Option, you can keep your feet side by side in Tadasana, or you can do this with your feet crossed. So right foot crossed over for the first one, or the feet are side by side like we just did. Take an inhale. On your exhale, slowly rounding forward. Let your arms relax, let your arms hang. Tuck your chin so your neck is protected. If your fingertips touch, hold the elbows, otherwise let your arms hang. Release your arms, tuck your chin, and roll yourself slowly back up. Take your time. On your next inhale, lift your heart. A little bit of a back bend, palms face forward. And relax. Uncross your legs if they're crossed, shake them out. And do the other side, or again, feet can just be side by side. So left foot crossed over, or your feet are just side by side. Take an inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin, slowly come forward, let the arms hang down. Once you're as far as you'll go, if your hands touch, hold the elbows, otherwise the arms just hang. Release the elbows if you're holding the elbows. Let the arms hang down, tuck your chin as you slowly come back up. No rush. Shoulders back, lift the heart. And release. Uncross your legs, shake them out. Take your feet about shoulder distance apart. Twist to the right, wrap your arms around, and then to the left. Come to the toes of the opposite foot when you're twisting. And we're trying to tap the adrenal gland area, so just below the rib cage, top of the kidneys. Try to get the nerve endings in the toes. So if you come to the top of the toes when you twist, you can stimulate those nerve endings a little bit. And release. So take an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, step your right foot back, drop the back knee, and hold this low lunge. Coming up, bring your hands to the knee, or your hands can stay on the floor if you like. Notice how this feels now. So feel the lunge like this. Now we'll deepen this. So inhale, take your arms up, look up. Exhale, let your arms slowly float down and shift your gaze so you're looking forward and down just in front of your mat. Just that simple motion of pointing the fingertips to the floor and shifting the gaze can get you deeper. If that's too much, you can take your hands to the floor or to the knee. Take your hands down. Inhale, lift the back knee, hold your breath, step your left foot back. Exhale, dropping knees, chest, and chin if you can. Inhale into cobra. Down dog on your exhale. If knees, chest, and chin is not okay, just come down with a straight spine, modified plank instead. Next, inhale, right foot steps forward, left knee to the mat, holding there. Back knee lifts on an inhale, step forward on your exhale. Arms in front, coming up, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to your heart. Breathe. Left leg leads, inhale. Exhale. Left foot steps back on the inhale, drop the back knee. This is the lunge we were just in with the right foot front, but we'll deepen this one. So coming up, hands to the knee, stay there if you like, or reach up on an inhale. Exhale, let your arms float down, shift your gaze. Hands to the mat. Inhale, lift the back knee, hold your breath, step your right foot back. Exhale, drop knees, chest, and chin if you can. Inhaling cobra. Down dog on your exhale. Left foot forward on your next inhale, right knee comes to the mat, hold. Back knee up, inhale. Exhale, step forward. Arms front, coming up, inhale, lift the heart. Little back bend if you like. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause and breathe. Classical sun salutation. We held the lunge for a little bit longer. So feet hip distance apart. Take your arms out to the sides. Inhale. On your exhale, tip over to the right, reach straight up, inhale. Exhale, take the arm over. Come up, inhale, pay attention to the breathing here. Exhale to the left. This is important here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take it over. Come up on your inhale. Exhale, lower your arms. You can keep your feet there, or you can take them shoulder distance apart, so a little bit wider. Arms open, inhale. Tipping right, exhale. Inhale, reach straight up, lengthen. Exhale, reach over. Inhale, coming up. Other side, exhale. Lengthen, inhale, reach. Exhale, over. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. So your feet can stay there. If it felt better hip distance, take them back in. If you'd like a little bit more, take them as wide as your mat. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Reach up, inhale. Reach over, exhale. Inhale, coming up. Other side, exhale. Reach. Exhale, reach over. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. You can do that same thing, or if you'd like a little more, the feet can come outside the mat, or you can bring them closer. The wider you take the feet, the more you might feel this stretch, so if it's a little too much, take the feet back in. Arms open, inhale. Exhale to the right. Reach up, inhale, reach over, exhale. Coming up, inhale, left, exhale. Reach, inhale, reach over, exhale. Inhale, coming up, exhale, release. Step your feet in, bend your knees, bring your elbows to your knees for a moment, relax your back. And coming up, take an inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Arms out in front, heels of the hands together, pull your hands back. Turn so the left hand points up, right hand points down. Inhale, open up, lift the heart. Exhale, bring the hands back together. This can be good for depression. Inhale, open. Exhale, so you're not just opening the arms, think of lifting your chest. Inhale, lift your sternum toward the ceiling. Exhale, hands back together. Other side, inhale, lift. Pause for a moment. Exhale. Keep going at your own pace. If you're able to work with breath retention, you can hold your breath a little bit longer at the top there, but focus on the lift of the chest. When you lift your sternum, it's good for lifting the mood. Always makes you feel better just to lift your heart. This is a good one if you're feeling a little bit down. Good one to do to help lift the mood. Breathing against depression. Going at your own pace. Keep strong in your legs. Focus on lifting the heart. Next time your right arm goes up, you can finish there. Once you finish, just relax. Let your arms hang down. Close your eyes if you can. Take a few breaths, just notice how you feel. Give your legs a shake. Bring your hands together and then slide your right wrist on top of your left. Right hand goes up, left hand goes down. Thumbs and index fingers touch. Soften the knees. Lift your right leg and rotate it so the inside of your leg faces toward the ceiling. Foot angles toward the floor. Elbows are high. If you can't get all this together, you can just bring your hands to your heart here if you like. We're working with balance. Keep the right foot strong and angled down, a little bend in the left knee, elbows are up. Release, bring your hands back to your heart. Other side, so from here you just slide your left wrist on top, left hand up, right hand down, thumbs and index fingers touch, elbows high. Bend the knees, lift your left leg, rotate it, angle your foot down toward the floor, keep your foot strong. Release, hands back to the heart, take a breath. So we'll start in that same pose and then we'll take it right into dancer pose. So right wrist on top, right hand up, left hand down, bend the knees. Lift your right leg, angle the foot down, hold just for a moment, and then take it back. Left hand goes up, inhale, exhale, press your right foot into your hand, reach forward, and come up, inhale, exhale, reach up, inhale, hands to the heart, exhale. Left wrist on top, left up, right down, soften the knees, lift your left leg, rotate it. And then into dancer pose, holding the left ankle, inhale, exhale, press your foot into your hand, move your foot away from you, reach the right arm forward. And come up, inhale, exhale. Reaching up, inhale, fold forward, exhale. Lift the heart, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up, exhale, hands to the heart. Pause for a moment. So we'll go back to shoulders. I'll just turn sideways just so you can see what this looks like. So this is a three-part movement. It's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So straight up on the inhale, back on the exhale, straight up on the inhale, and then down. So we'll work with just the right arm first. So again, make sure you're well grounded in your feet. Right arm up, inhale, take it back, exhale, inhale up, exhale down. Same side, inhale, exhale, use your breath, inhale up, exhale down. Keep going. Exhale, reach up, inhale, exhale down. A few more on this side. One more time. shake. We'll go on the left side. Left arm, inhale, exhale back, inhale up, exhale down. Keep going at your own pace. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time on the left. And release. Shake it out. We'll do both arms together now 3 times. Inhale up, exhale back, inhale, exhale. 2 more like that. One more time. And release. Just give your arms a little shake. Feet are hip distance apart in Tadasana. Press your hands forward. Inhale. Exhale, reach back and interlace if you can. If you can't reach, just bring your hands to your hips for this one. This is a 3-part movement, so pay attention. We'll do just a slight movement first, then a midway, and then the full expression. So take an inhale here, lift your heart just a little bit. Exhale, tip a little bit forward, so not too far, just look down. Inhale, come up, maybe go a little further back if you can. Exhale, come to your midpoint forward, so still not all the way, just a little further. Inhale, coming up, go back if you're able to, a little bit further. Exhale, come forward to a straight spine, reach your chest forward and then keep going. Keep your knees straight. If you like, you can lift the arms, you don't have to. If you need to release your hands, that's fine. Squeeze the hands closer together if you can. And slowly release your hands if they're interlaced. Let your arms come down. Bend your knees. Bring your elbows to your knees. Walk your hands up your legs. So we'll do that same series with the hands interlaced the other way, or again, hands can just be on the hips. So press forward, inhale. Reach back on your exhale. Connect your hands and then switch them so the other finger's on top, the awkward way. Take an inhale here, lift your heart. Exhale, tip forward just a little bit. So just look toward the floor. Inhale, coming up, maybe go a little further. Exhale to the midpoint, so a little further forward. Last one, inhale, going back as far as you feel comfortable. Exhale, coming forward slowly, so come through a straight spine, and then just keep going. Keep your legs straight. Arms can lift if you like. Slowly release, lower your hands, let your arms come down. Bend your knees, elbows to the knees. And walk your hands up. Take an inhale, lift your shoulders, let them drop, exhale. Standing tall in Tadasana, turn and look over your right shoulder and just hold. Turn your head to center, so it's just your head turning. Look over the left shoulder. And coming back to center, give your legs a shake. So feet are hip distance apart. Arms down by your sides with your palms facing forward. As you inhale, pull your arms back, lift your heart, and exhale, release. Inhale again, pull. Exhale. One more like that. Inhale, pull. Exhale. So we'll come into a balance move now. The arms will be the same, and we'll be tipping forward a little bit. This will challenge your balance. So come up onto your toes. Pull the arms back, just like we just did. And then if you can, tip forward just a little bit, so you're looking toward the floor. Soaring bird. And release. Give your arms a little shake. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Take a breath. Take your feet out wide with your toes turned out. So we'll come squatting all the way down. If that doesn't feel like something you want to do, you can just skip it and you can just make your way down to your mat. So hands together at your heart, or you can hold your elbows here if you like. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come all the way down if you're able to. Bring the elbows to the insides of your knees and lift your heart. Really important pose, but it may not be safe for everyone. If it bothers your ankles, your knees, or your hips, just don't do it. We'll try to come to seated without using the hands. So this is something to practice. Don't be afraid to try it. If you roll over backwards, that's okay. Just make sure there's nothing behind you that you might roll into. So keep your hands together. Sit yourself back. Extend your legs. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Come forward. And then inhale. Lift your heart. Lengthen. Exhale. Coming back in a little bit deeper. So we keep a nice straight spine here, reaching the chest forward so the back is straight, legs are straight. If you are all the way into this fold, so if you have your chest on your legs and your elbows down like I do right now, then you can soften and let your head come towards your knees because your back will stay nice and long. Walk your hands up your legs, bend your knees. Wrap around, hold a wrist and then hold the other wrist. Pull yourself forward, lift your heart. This just helps to relax your back. Extend your left leg, bring your right ankle up. So this is the pose we did at the beginning of this class. You can stay here, or if you'd like more now, bring the bottom leg in as well. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward with a straight spine. You can bring the elbows down if you're able to, but you don't have to. You can just stay right here and reach your chest forward. And coming up, walk your hands back, extend your legs. Other side, left ankle up, right leg can stay straight, or you can bring it in. Take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward. And coming up, walk your hands back, extend your legs out in front. Take your legs out wide. Give yourself a little boost here. Just lift yourself up a little bit. One hand behind you, one hand in front of you. Make your legs strong and just try to sit up a little bit taller. If you find too much in the back of the knees here, you may need to let the knees soften a little bit. Otherwise, have the legs stronger. And you may need something to sit on here just to elevate the pelvis a little bit. Take your hands in front. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bend your elbows and come forward. You don't need to get the elbows down. Inhale, coming up. So we're just doing this exhale, this gentle movement here. It's not a bounce. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Doesn't have to be a big movement. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Make sure you're not bouncing. It's a controlled movement. Coming up. Take an inhale. Exhale, turn to face your right leg. Inhale, come forward on your exhale. Coming up, stay facing your right leg. Reach back with your left hand. Take an inhale. Exhale, slide your left hand out. Right hand comes to your lower back. Roll the shoulder and the elbow back so you're opening the chest here. You're coming right over to the side. You can stay there, or the arm can go up on an inhale, over on the exhale. Some of you may be able to get your elbow down to the floor and take the arm over. Extend through this arm though, rather than reaching for your toes here. Try to reach through this top arm. If you bring the elbow down but you start rounding forward, then that's a little too deep. So just stay up here. More important that you're coming straight to the side here. So those are your options. Choose your position. If you go deeper but you end up coming out of alignment, then there's no point in going deeper into that pose. Coming up. Take an inhale. Exhale, twisting left, holding here. Inhale. Exhale, come forward. Coming up, stay facing the left, reach back with your right hand. So step by step here, take an inhale, exhale, slide out. Start with your left hand on your lower back. Roll the shoulder back, drop the elbow back, and you can stay there. Or if you like, the arm can go up on an inhale and over on the exhale. If you like, again, the right arm can come down to the floor. Try to extend through this arm so you feel this really nice stretch all down the side of your body. Coming up, facing center, take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward. If this is a challenge for you, you may prefer to take your hands behind you and just give yourself a little boost instead and lift the heart, and then you'll be getting a little bit more into the chest and the shoulders, a little bit of a back bend, and you'll also feel the stretch in the inner leg. So if coming forward is a struggle, go here instead, and then you'll get a little more into the chest and the shoulders, into the lower back, and into the inner leg. Walk your hands back, slide your legs in, use your hands to help, legs out in front, shake them out. Come onto your back, take your feet out as wide as your mat, arms either to the sides or overhead, windshield wiper side to side. So your choice here, what speed you go. If you have back issues, slow is better. Otherwise you can go whatever pace you like here. If it feels better to go more quickly, go ahead. If you want to slow it down, that's fine. Next time your knees go left, keep them there. Open your arms out to the sides if you had them overhead. Press your right knee toward the floor so you can stay as you are, or your left foot can come to the right knee. Then you get a nice stretch down the outside of the right leg into the IT band maybe. If you feel that's too much, if you feel that pulling on the right knee, for example, then that's a little too deep, so don't go there. But if it feels okay, then go ahead. Left foot onto the right knee can get you a really nice stretch into the right leg here. Bring your legs up. Make sure your feet are wide. Inhale. Exhale, take your knees to the right, so the left knee presses down. Right foot can help it if that feels okay for your body. Bring your legs up. Take your knees into your chest. Hug your knees in. You can rock a few times if that feels good for you. Bring your knees together, hands on the knees, circle a few times clockwise, a little massage for the lower back and the back of the hip, and counterclockwise. Make your way into Shavasana, so whatever position is comfortable for you, legs straight, knees bent, it doesn't matter. Find your comfortable position. This is an important part of the class though, so I do encourage you to try to stay for Shavasana. A little harder when you're practicing at home, I know, but do your best to stay for Shavasana. It really is an important part. And it's just short, just a couple of minutes, just to allow your body to rest, allow your mind to rest, and allow your body to absorb all of the amazing benefits it gets from your yoga practice. There's a lot of benefits to Shavasana, really important part of the practice. So find your comfortable position. Close your eyes. Just allow your body to sink into the mat. If you're having a hard time settling your mind, you can use the breath. Again, the anchor, anchoring your mind to the breath. And you can just stay with that, and then at some point you may be able just to let that go and settle in. to bring your attention to your body, your breath. Allow your breath to deepen, lengthen. Give yourself a stretch if that feels good. Make your way to your right side in your own time whenever you're ready. And then help yourself up to seated. Sitting tall, eyes closed. Just take a moment to breathe, to notice, like we did at the beginning. Notice this present moment. Notice what this moment contains. Notice how you feel in this present moment. Hands together at your heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.